Hello book lovers, and welcome to day 4 of 30, where I talk about my top 30 books of all time in honor of my 30th birthday. Today we are going to be talking about a classic, one that you should not be surprised to see on here if you've been on my channel for a while, and that is going to be The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I do have a special edition of this book hiding over here, but I decided I would go ahead and hold this one up because who doesn't like seeing my ring light glinting off his beautiful helmet, as well as all of my tabs, because this is one of the rare books that I did reread. I believe I mentioned when I was talking about The Captive Prince earlier this week that there are 3 books that really opened me up to the queer genre, the male romance world, and Song of Achilles is one of those. This is a well-beloved novel that is known for heartbreak. If there's a recommendation list of books that'll make you cry harder than you've ever cried in your life, The Song of Achilles is probably gonna be on it. This is a retelling of the Iliad, specifically from the point of view of Patroclus, who was Achilles' companion, and this is obviously taking a queer look at it. It has been argued throughout history whether the two of them were lovers. I would argue that they were and that Madeline Miller knows what she's talking about. This starts in their youth, where Patroclus is brought to Achilles' house because he has accidentally killed another boy, and his father says, "I don't want anything to do with you. I've never liked you. Go away." And so he finds himself in this new home with a bunch of other boys that have been sent there by their parents, all of them vying for Achilles' attention. However, Patroclus decides to keep to himself, which becomes hard when Achilles approaches him. And so a friendship and an eventual love, a tragic, great love, is born. We get to watch the two of them grow and learn together. They are very different people. Achilles obviously has been slotted for greatness his entire life. He is the child of a goddess, and he has been told that he will do great things. And Patroclus, on the other side, is not that interested in warfare or anything. He's more interested in healing. And the two of them continue to stay side by side. They are so devoted to each other. Achilles is toxic as hell, I will say that, but at the end of the day, there is no one that he loves more than Patroclus. And obviously, if you are at all familiar with the story of the Iliad, you will know why this book will destroy you so much. I will say that while I was familiar with the Iliad, I didn't 100% remember how their story ends. So the first time I read this, I had an idea of how it would end, but I got it a little bit wrong enough for me to be left distraught. More so than I've ever been in my entire life. So this book is beautifully written. Madeline Miller is known for her beautiful writing. I don't often tab books, but I just had to with this one. This is the kind of story that will really stick with you no matter how many other books you read. I don't know what it is about this book that just makes it so memorable. I think it's just because it gives us this different view of Achilles. We are getting to see them through the eyes of someone who unconditionally loves him, who recognizes his flaws but loves him despite them. It's such an interesting view of Achilles as well as the Trojan War that it just kind of separates itself and stands apart from all the other stories that we read, because there's been plenty of stories about the Trojan War. I haven't read too many of them, but out of the ones that I've read, this one definitely takes the cake. So let me know if you've read The Song of Achilles and what you thought of it, and I will go ahead and see you tomorrow with the next book.